Welcome back, Leo, to Mystic Raven Tarot. Thank you for all of the comments and likes and stuff, even though Leos are the lowest watch videos of all of the zodiac. Alright. I love you guys. Let's see what January has in store. Happy New Year. Anything you need to know to get a hold of me is in this subscription box, including a donation button if you're feeling, Okay, so, January. Spirit guides, please give me a message for Leos for the month of January. Oh, alright. No problem. Please tell me what Leos in January. There it is. Yo, January be looking trippy for all of the zodiac signs. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that this is actually the month where you actually finally get the higher ground on all your problems. Like, y'all been having like a lot of issues or something like that. Feeling really overwhelmed. You're like trying to figure shit out, not really sure how it's gonna work out. It's like there's so many problems at once coming at you. You're finally gonna get higher ground on that this month, thank God. You're gonna get surprised with something this month. It's gonna completely come out of nowhere. Because like it's like it's like y'all really y'all really worked hard in December to fulfill all of your emotional desires of like whatever that is. I mean, it could be financial too, like whatever. Like so you're feeling really like fulfilled, but there's like this one thing that's fucking lagging on, and you're like, when is this gonna fucking change, right? It's gonna be this month because something's gonna be revealed that you don't know about yet. Something's gonna come out of left field. And it's going to, like, give you the answer. Some of y'all, I got the Magician card here. So some of y'all are, like, working magic to make this thing happen, and that's actually is what's going to usher it in. There's something here, though, that's tripping you up. Like, it's something like, okay, so some of y'all actually do have somebody that's actually, like, working against you. That they're, like, binding you up and you don't even know it. It's like, you did something. This is only going to resonate for a couple people. You did something and they responded back and you don't know it. Whoever that's to. Now the rest of y'all. Things are going to start changing this month, and these like man, this one card is like fucking throwing me off. It's like this really weird fucking energy. Let me hold them together because sometimes the energy gets a little bit weird. You're trying to have, okay, so there's something about in this month where it's like you're trying to have this long-term view on something and you can't because there's something stopping you from like gaining this long-term view. Like you can't, it's like I see you trying, it's like almost like you're standing on a mountain, like you're trying to look past all of this like fucking debris that's in your life right now and you can't because like it's like there's so much in the way. But like something's gonna happen and it's gonna change. it's like a lot is being destroyed in order for new stuff to be rebuilt. Some of y'all are actually putting yourself in a bind because, like, you can't get out of your own fucking head about shit. And some of you guys, like, started some brand new beginning, but then it's like, as soon as you went and did it, you tripped and fell. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like you started some new beginning, you tripped and fell, and now you're starting off your journey wounded. Shit. Like you try to put one foot in front of the other and you fucking clumsy ass fell. That's what it was. And so now it's like you're waiting for some kind of, like, for something to fucking happen to get you out of this mess. That's what's happening. You're like trying, like, you're waiting to try to like get up out of this mess that you're in. It's like almost like you're waiting for some kind of, like, divine intervention. Can you give me some more clarity on this? Jesus. This was something like you guys were, like, planning something to do something for a while, and you finally got the opportunity to do it, and you took it. Okay, so listen, this is just some kind of, like, really weird hiccup in your plans. Things are about to shift. Things are about to shift and change, and you are actually going to be able to move forward successfully. It's just that, like, there's this weird, like, 3-week period where things are not going to look right. It's in January, the first 3 weeks of January. It's not going to look right. Sorry. But it's all going to work out in the end. Okay? You are going to end up getting your desires and it's like, this is like some kind of, like, I almost, like, I feel like the universe is saying, like, do you really want this? Are you sure? Okay? And then when you make a decision, like, fuck yeah, I want this, or else I wouldn't have done it, things are going to start coming through. You are going to be successful in this new journey that you started, so don't let it get you down that you started off, like, on the wrong foot, so to say. Some of y'all are mad because you started 2019 off on the wrong foot. Something like that. No, it's not like that, though. Listen. This card, again, it will not stop showing up. Y'all are gonna get that, like, y'all are gonna get like, it's like this journey that you are, like you're trying to obtain this feeling. If you're fucking single and want to be single, okay, forget the fucking marriage and kids and all that shit. It's just like this card is like a representation of, like, everything that you want to fulfill in your life. It's like the outlook that you have on your life and your future. Like, that's what you just actually try to start off doing, and you, like, started off on the wrong foot. But, like, that's going to change. You're going to get the thing that you're aiming for, okay? It's going to take some hard work. It's going to be, like, you tapping into your deep inner wisdom and pulling that shit forward and fucking going with that. There is gonna be some downfalls on the way. This isn't gonna be easy, and you know it because you're already experiencing it. But the best thing you can do is focus on the positive right now. Actually, this is, like, a really major point. Like, it's literally like, if you focus on what isn't going right in your plans, more of that shit's going to manifest. You really, really need to stay focused on the positive and know that all things are going to work out know that all things are working in your favor at all times. It just doesn't look like it on the physical plane right now for whatever reason. There are some kind of like weird karmic lessons that y'all had to learn, and there's like a wrap up of that happening by the end of this month. You're officially moving out of lesson time this month, so it's like I feel like these last 3 months maybe have been like a lot about karmic lessons, getting new mindsets, stopping these old repeating patterns, and now like at the end of January there's going to be a transition. So into February, things are going to start rolling a lot smoother in February. January is going to be this last like sticky month. Like, you know what I'm seeing in my head, like one of those those fly traps that are sticky that like hang. And the flies get stuck on it. That's kind of like what the feeling is, that the fly is trying to get off it, right? That's what we're trying to do. You're trying to get off this like stuck path, this sticky feeling. That's coming. Like February is going to be a lot smoother. So like it's like the first 3 weeks of January are going to be a little bit rough, but like by the last week you're going to things are going to start like rolling a lot smoother, and you're going to go into February feeling pretty good and a lot more confident. Some of y'all don't want to ask for help, but you need to. This is more about advice. This isn't about like, asking people for money or anything. Like this is like about like you're not asking for advice when you need it, and you really need to like get out of that. Like, it's okay to let your guard down. It's okay to not know everything. Okay, some of y'all are like, okay, this sounds really bad. Okay, let me figure out how I'm going to word this. Some of y'all are realizing that you can't be as close with, like, your mother or something. This is something about, like, okay, so this whole advice thing, some of y'all are used to getting advice from your mother, but with this thing in particular that you just took on, you can't get advice from her. Okay, that's not going to happen anymore. There is a whole deconstruction coming of the way your life has been done for like the last year. That's completely getting eradicated. There's something brand new that's gonna come in and take its place that is way better. This is like an old structure that just doesn't fucking work anymore. And so something new is gonna come in, but first there's still more stuff that like needs to be like eradicated this month so that this new structure can get put in place in February. The energy on this is really heavy. It's like there's like so much karmic shit in here. It's like I feel like y'all must have had a really like, this last month has not been good for you. It was really fucked up or something. It's not even like it was fucked up. It's that there was like a lot of karmic lessons attached to stuff. There was like whole new mindsets and ways of thinking that you guys had to gain. So a lot of pressure was put on you. Like that's what I'm feeling. It's like there was so much pressure put on you guys last month. It was to get you to force yourself to think differently. It's these new thoughts. It's this new thought process that you're getting right now that's going to is why February is going to be so good. It's finishing up right now this month. Keep working at it. Some of you guys are getting rid of toxic thought patterns in your life that create anxiety. the more you do something, the more it becomes like, habit. So if there's certain pathways in your brain that you go down that create like certain like, negative responses or whatever, stop yourself before it starts. Okay? If you are someone who struggles with negative thinking, like if the negative thinking starts, stop it in its tracks and put your mind on something else. You really have to do that. Because that's what's really going to transform that's what's going to transform your life, basically. You gotta really, really look at the positives coming for you in the future. I feel like the last couple of weeks, maybe things like took some random turn for like the negative or something. But you really gotta look at like the positive things that are happening right now in your future. And that are coming towards you. You're almost at the end of this cycle. I have the World card here again. Like you're almost at the end of this. Give it a couple more weeks. Like I'm telling you, by the third week in January, this is going to be wrapped up, and you're not going to have to worry about it anymore. And there's going to be such a clear path forward. Like you will get victory. Okay, those of you that need to hear that, like you will get victory. Okay, like. Here's the thing. Once all these karmic lessons are learned, and this isn't even like, karmic relationships, like I know you guys are probably sick of hearing that, but listen, there's thought patterns that y'all need to get rid of. So, because this next season that you're going into and this new thing that you just started, you can't think the way you do if you're going to be successful in this new place. That's basically what it is. Okay? So, just, I don't know, let it wrap up. Get new ways of thinking, get it's really like new outlooks, okay, to support this new place that you're moving into. That's what it is. That's it. Love you guys. Talk soon.